Hello everybody, welcome to CitiesCorp Concept. My name is Sebastian and today I wanted to present to you the patch that is currently available. It's 0.83 version of the game. This patch has been created based on your comments that appeared right after the release of the game, and there were more or less two important things. First, the bugs that appeared, including the freezing bugs, and second, also the in-game hints. So let's start with first things first. I started to work on an environment that will enable me to put hints into the game. So this thing is new. It's alpha version because I'm still not happy with all the hints that this thing is producing. Plus, in this short period of time, I was not in a position to implement all the hints. So this will be still work in progress. That's why alpha. Maybe getting some comments from your side. Also, whether you would like to change some hints that are appearing. And that's why it's alpha. Some of the buttons are still not explained properly. But I think in the very first beginning you will see, as I'm hovering here over the buttons, that there is a something written on the screen. And the same if you switch it off and then play, then it does not appear anymore. So if you think you're experienced enough to play without that, go ahead, switch it off. Otherwise, we will switch it on. Okay, so for the first things, so some menus are popping up and it's telling you what to do, what you could do, etc. And then when you continue, then there are some other things. So whatever is here, for instance, then just try to look for it, and then hopefully it will help you a little bit. Yeah, something like that. These guys here are still not described. I'm going to elaborate on that, but I think the first thing, so get big building, get small building, these things are working out. Also, many believe that this hasn't been implemented yet. Actually this is implemented, but you have to first build a building. So click on blueprint to allocate functions. So here is the blueprint, and then you can allocate the functions here. So yeah, drag shop or factories and create departments. Drag two shops or factories. So here I think that this becomes a little bit more explanatory in terms of what you're doing and whatnot. Yeah, as mentioned, some buttons are not described, so there is hint implementation in progress. I think the next step that will occur is that I will also elaborate on these guys. So these guys, and also on the form. So as I mentioned before, I'm still not happy with the forms, so this will happen again. What changed in terms of play or usability is actually I have changed all the menus to leave with the right double click. So if you're here and you start to build or something like that. By the way, this is not an error. It's just referring to that you cannot build these angles. You should go further and then expand the angle of this sphere here. Then it should turn into yellow. Remember, finish with the first sphere you have built, right? Else you won't be in the position to finish to build that. Yeah, what I wanted to say. Yeah, right double clicks here on this guy. So here to finish, right double click to leave the menu, if you finish building, it will guide you automatically out. The same here. So you can play around with it and do whatever you want. Right double click to finish. Yeah, this is what I meant with alpha. The frame of this guy is a little bit too big, and this will be also corrected. Yeah, so want to leave, go out. If you click the right button here and you want to leave this menu, you can click here, or you can click simply with a double click, and then you will be out. The same here, right? So simple click is not sufficient anymore, double click. The same here, I think. Yes, it's working. Yay! And the same with instructions. So double click. So just that you can hear it. Oh yeah, this was now faster. Okay, this was it. I think there is, for the time being, nothing more to say about the in-game hints. Just follow that. If you dislike something, we can change it. Not an issue at all. And what I wanted to mention is also the bugs that I elaborated on. There have been some few ones, and they have been removed. So the first bug is, actually we don't need it, is this guy here. So in particular in this menu, these scrolling buttons here were conflicting with these guys here. Does it change, by the way? Oh yeah, it changes, but the color is not. Put it a little bit too light. Yeah. So these guys were conflicting, and this happened on micro-click level. So that's why it eventually occurred some problems, and it could lead to a freeze. So this was actually a pretty bad guy, and this should be now out. The second thing is, so if we position this and we have here shops, I have realized that many of you have been doing something like this and then clicking it out. And in earlier version, when you were in this line mode, which is actually dedicated to connecting to buildings, to departments, so here, right, something like that. This is done with left click. So left click, and marking works with the right click. Still an in-game hint will follow. These other guys, so this cancel me, etc., were not on these buttons here, were not locked. What could also generate a freeze, and actually this is also out. I have noticed also that you had problems to understand here the icons. I got it, and I worked on it. So maybe this guy, because then we can open also the production. So I have implemented here that this is purchasing, production, sales, and stocks. Oh yeah, funny. This should be stocks. Okay. So this should also be in, and so if you clicked on that, this generated a freeze. Okay, I think this is it in terms of freezes. Just let me check quickly my list. What was else on that? What could be also find, because I made my notes. Yeah, yeah, there is one thing that you will probably notice. This is this guy. So if you're building and then you go into right double click, and now look at this region here, there might be for a very short time wait a sec, processing data. And this is the same with leaving the menu, yeah, leaving the menu of deleting. So here. Yeah, it depends very much on your on your PC. This is also an aspect that required some fixing. The reason behind it was that there were some conflicts in cleaning the database, and that's why the game could freeze. So that's why it's at the moment solved like that. So if you're leaving this, there should be, or maybe you won't see it because this is maybe just for one frame, but in case your computer needs a little bit longer to calculate, there will be a wait a sec processing data. This has something to do with cleaning databases, and in particular this is done on the level of building streets, because the cars need more or less an accurate database to be in the position to drive, right? So this is the major reason. Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, if you discover something in terms of bugs or something that you don't like, please leave a note. Drop me an email. I have posted my email address here. So because of course when I play the game, most of the things are very straightforward to me, but of course I would like to know also your opinion about some clicking functions, usability, or whatever, or also bugs. If you see a bug, make a screenshot, send it to me, and I will be in the position to look into it, especially based on how the screen looks like, right? So this is it. Yeah, thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Bye.